It's the leader. He's the wizard. He's forcing the mouth open.
Well, stop him. Kill him or something.
My dagger is gone. You kill him.
Not me. It's bad luck to kill a wizard.
Wait. There's a better way to take care of a wizard.
Hello there, fellow initiates. Hey, we're getting ready for Thrash Bash. It's coming up here in a couple months, I guess. We're super excited. One of our favorite events. Big thanks to Dave Girl for putting that together every year and all that goes into it. So we're going to do just a small casual side event up there. I think just from our excitement of it. Doing some Ante Friday night. So we updated Ante rules. We've got new cards. We kind of go through all that. Basically, we're talking our variation of the Alpha to Alliance's Ante. We have a blast with it and been very well received by everyone. So hopefully some of you guys can join us Friday night or play it yourself or however you want to do it. But we talk different strategies with the addition of Ice Age and Alliances. Really opens up a lot of different deck themes that, I don't know, stuff I have not seen myself. I'm sure people have. It's Magic. But we're excited, man. It's going to be a good event, and we'll be jamming some games before, after, during, you name it. So hope you guys enjoy.
Black Lotus, one month afar. One ancestral recall, three black eyes to brainstorm one jewel burn. Four magical and one recall, one chaos soul, two merchant scroll, four phantasmal and one time wall. One time twister, one force of will, 60 island, two mistress factory, to strip my uncalling pleasures. Guitar solo, sideboard, one sea singer.
Yeah, I've been getting questions and feedback on the new Ante rules. I mean, I guess we screwed up somebody's events. The guys at Old Order were doing a Cincinnati Ante event this weekend. Like he goes out in the cabin and does one, and they're like, "What the hell are you changing all the rules for, man? Like we're ready to go, then you change the rules." Oh well,
like, this isn't exactly there's no fucking committee that's like enforcing this. You do whatever the hell you want.
That's kind of what I was getting at, but I'm like, hey, sorry. But these are the new rules, so
I don't know.
I figured we could go through that, talk about some random anti-decks, some other bullshit. What have you guys been doing? No one's played any Magic for a minute 'cause we've all been too busy.
About to crack into a 12% beer. Should be fun.
Oh, that'll do it.
That flying dog, is that like an Imperial Gonzo or something?
It is, yes, sir.
Yeah, cool, man.
I've been making what was my up son with the goblin that was at your promoting.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, the Ren. We teamed up with the Ren Fest, and that guy showed up. He's like an official Renfest dude, and the costume was fucking insane. And I was just like, what? And then it occurred to me that he looked like Orcish spy. I thought that was pretty cool.
Like a real. I mean, he might have been. Are you sure it was a costume? He might have just been a
He
real.
might have been a real goblin. I don't know. Yeah,
a real goblin. Yeah, that was awesome, man. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I thought you guys would get a kick out of that.
Yeah,
since we're awesome. Eric, especially you, since we're playing some orcs, I thought you'd.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's right. Top secret.
Don't spoil the tech. Everyone be anti-orc tech.
Nobody.
Whatever that might be.
It's just Spirit Link, Orcish, Artillery. Everyone knows that combo. That's all we're doing.
Yeah, that's it.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, it was cool though. And that guy showed up. Sweet.
Dang it, you got a pretty sweet job, man. You're always posting cool pictures.
It's not bad. It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty cool most of the time. You know.
I just thought beer making would seem cool because you like really stress out on like Monday when you get everything in the kettle, and then you just like seem to screw around for like 4 days, and then it comes out and you stress out on Friday or something. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of chill time in between.
I don't do any of that cool stuff. I like am in marketing world, so I don't get to. They don't let me near the brew kettle unless I'm questioning somebody or taking pictures or something.
Could be worse. And Jonathan was working for that fake pea company, and he was in marketing. And he was trying to like how to market the Wizinator on Facebook. You know, it was like a fake penis with a bag of fake pee. Yeah, so you got a fake penis and a bag of warm fake urine, and then you need to market this on Facebook. And you're like, what? How am I gonna put this on Facebook?
That probably comes up more than you think. I don't know.
Oh, it's a hot product. Yeah, they were gonna kill him.
Yeah, that's a good product.
But yeah, I mean, there's probably worse gigs. It'd be hard to market the Wizinator or whatever it's called.
Oh man, when I was a kid, people would like drink bleach and shit to try to clean their, you know, like when you'd have to take a drug test.
He just needs to market it to like the Insane Clown Posse or something. Like go to their Facebook groups and then done, dude. I should get it. Sorry, Dad, I'm quitting. I'm working for Wizard.
I was wondering if they piss tested that place, but apparently, you're like, what's the point, really?
Maybe for the harder stuff. I don't know.
I think you're allowed to do whatever the hell you wanted in there. Yeah, I did hear for a future event. I was listening to the GenCast, and they have not. It's like the Hacks did a podcast, and they quit like 2 years ago for no reason. I don't even know why. But so I just been looking for content, and I was like going back and listening to old stuff, which is kind of funny. But Eric Martin, I forget what he was even saying, but he's like, yeah, it's not the kind of deck you would take to like the Ohio Buffalo Chicken Dip event. But I'm like, dude, that sounds like a great event, the Ohio Buffalo Chicken Dip event. Like,
you want to bring a dip or something?
Yeah, I know he was talking shit on it, but I'm like, dude, I think that's something we gotta make happen.
I think Brandon's smoked meat is the best.
Yeah,
we need like a smoked meat bash, which is essentially Team Barbarian next year at Battle for Ohio. So that's our plan.
Yeah. Does Brandon do a lot of smoking?
Rotisserie pig or something up there. That'd be cool.
We were talking about a deer. Like you take the deer like guts out and then have it over a fire. So when you pull in, there's just this fire roasting an entire deer.
It'd be sick as hell.
And eat it at night. Yeah.
That's freaking phenomenal, man. Yeah, sounds really good.
So what do you call that event? I don't know. I guess Team Barbarian Battle for Ohio.
Roadkill.
Yeah.
This is Ohio. The Ohio Roadkill.
The deer will dry out if it's on the spit for too long, though. It's like shit gets pretty. It's not a lot of fat on it.
Roadkill weekend.
Just figure you call it just like a typical Saturday and whatever the fuck bumfuck place we are.
Yeah, bumfuck Lafayette, Ohio. That is pretty typical. But
I'm pretty sure though you said the buffalo chicken thing. Isn't that the what was it? There's that weird ass legacy tournament that Raja's like a big part of.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what the name of that is.
The Buffalo Chicken Dip Ohio. Also, like he wasn't making that up. Like that's a thing. He was. Oh well, shit. Never mind.
So Buffalo
It's a couple
Chicken
years
Dip's already
old.
taken.
So. All right, well that makes sense. I thought it was original.
No,
It's a legacy event.
yeah,
Probably.
I believe so.
Or they do vintage at the cabin or whatever.
Yeah.
I practice vintage. Raja does.
But maybe it's vintage. I can't remember. It's one of those.
Well, that was what I noticed about their podcast. Those guys talked a lot of vintage and legacy and stuff like that, and I think those formats all suck anymore. So
Dude,
they probably didn't have anything to podcast about anymore.
It's overseas real big right now. There's a big tournament for it, and it's old border legacy. It looks pretty sweet. That's pretty rad.
That might be.
It'd be kind of cool. Just pick a date and just like everything before 2003 or just some random ass thing and just brew it up again. Bring it back. I mean,
I think the best is like right before Planeswalkers, right? Like stop before Jace. That's where it's really, really good.
Yeah.
But even then it was kind of cool. I don't. That's not for me to decide. I just keep screwing up old school formats.
I mean, I love playing with Ice Age shit. It's really nice to dip into those cards for Ante and.
Dude, it seems so deep now that I've been. The more I mess around with this, we can talk a little bit about what we're doing. But yeah, Ice Age and Alliances have so many like crazy cards that just entire deck synergies and strategies and stuff you didn't think about. And
yeah,
I found a card
Snowlands.
I really like. Ice Age is sweet, and then Alliances is solid too, dude.
Yeah, I don't think the stuff's that broken. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, Force of Will." Like Force of Will kind of sucked back then. Like it was an okay card, but like you're stopping the Storm combo on turn 1 or something. There's nothing that great still, so you're still 2 for 1 in yourself.
Yeah, it's just like you see that in every Legacy deck, and I just forgot that it was from a set that early.
And you can get the other cool thing about our format is you can always get this stuff in like the gold border.
Yeah.
You can get like a gold border Force of Will for like $15 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap. Yeah, so if you're interested in jamming that sort of thing.
So I like playing against people that have good decks. Like I want to win a Force of Will and Ante. That would be awesome.
Yeah, right. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hopefully it's not mine. Yeah.
Well, I always like your strategies. You play Merchant Scroll, and then you can see if you're one expensive blue card, you would play 1 Ancestral Recall on your Ante deck. So you'd Merchant Scroll and see if it's still there.
Yeah, and then if it was, then I'd just desperately seek up a Jewel Bird and drop that on there.
The whole game plan changes. Like, oh man, all right, now I just have to switch the Ante card. Or you just get a really important phone call and walk away.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Something happened to the kids. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Just run away, never to be seen again.
Just pick up your Ante card and just bolt. Like he left the rest of his deck here.
Yeah. See, I'm like the opposite. Like the alpha to alliances and all that kind of stuff. Like I can barely keep up with making an old school deck. All these new cards and trying to come up with something to play. Like
these new Ice Age and Alliance cards.
Yeah.
Sorry to tax you.
I just don't have time for it.
It wasn't that long ago. You were playing the freaking current app or whatever, and like they were releasing a new set every 6 days or whatever, and you try to play on whatever the hell it was called. I forgot what that was.
Yeah. That was back before.
Yeah.
That was back when I had time.
It is daunting, man. I feel like there's plenty of cards from up to, unlimited or whatever. And
well, Jason quickly found freaking Necropotence, but he's played that too long. He needs a new deck.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that's why I was playing that Necropotence, because it was just easy. It was just like, okay, Necro and a bunch of little guys and some lightning bolts and shit like that. And all right, I'm done. I don't have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to think of something like fun for this event at the bar, and like I don't know, I can't really think of anything, so I'll probably just end up doing something.
Well, maybe I can help you. I'll run you through some stuff, man. I have like 8 freaking anti decks, and I could build like 7 or 8 more. I'm I got so many freaking things I want to try or do,
Yeah.
or there's just a ton of cool stuff. So we can kind of go through them. But all right, first of all, let's start with I also don't want to hijack Dave's event because he's putting a ton of effort into putting together Thrash Bash. I just wanted to, usually on Friday night we get to the bar and play some Ebon Ante. There's also another event going on that night that's like the previous winners. So this is just something we're doing. But I did want to, I wanted to do something kind of fun. So anyone that shows up, just for those, I've been getting asked a little bit on Discord and stuff. I'm going to make a pack, and it will have 9 cards. So 9, basically power 8, because we're out of the Ebon Mox, the black one. We're down to like 2 of those, so I got to save those. So we've gone through 100 of those, and then we're making a Chaos Orb just in time. So if you miss the Chaos Orb, it goes to your ante. So anyone that shows up, you get a whole pack. You get 9 cards you can jam in your deck, so you can be planning to get those in preparation for it. And then everyone gets the Ebon Lotus. And if you're not familiar with it, when you sack it, you get 3 mana of any color, and you put it into your opponent's graveyard. So it's a one and done usage. Whether you win or lose, you gave that thing away. Unless you can figure out how to get it out of your opponent's graveyard, which I'm not sure. I can't think of any way to do that. But so if you run out, just come see one of us. We'll give you some more. So I've got like 40 of these misprinted ones. They're missing a word. I forget what it was. Like place this and opponent's graveyard. And it's missing the word in. So we're just gonna make those the exclusives for the night. It's gonna be 40 of those, one at a time, all right on the back, exclusive Thrash Bash promos. They're misprints. And so go at it. And who knows, whoever's winning these things can end up with, 3, 4, 5 Lotuses in their deck. Just go off on one turn, however you want to do it. So it'll be fun, and then you just need a way to keep track of your rounds that you win, and whoever can legitimately with a straight face tell us you did the most wins. We got a badass Sonic Blast, which is amazing. The ROM head for the us skateboarders get it. Jason's like, more of that skateboard shit I don't understand, but get the old Psycho Stick, man. So awesome, yeah. So we got a first place prize, and the Ebon hand will cover your bar tab up to $150. So I've seen some of these guys. I'm not just throwing out anything because some of these maniacs will drink up a grand. Like Eric said that we saw that video of the guy drinking the 6 gongsters like straight in a row. Eric's like, yeah, that's me after I win the free bar tab for the night. Just powering through them.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were putting them back at Crossroads, man.
Yeah,
I've been loving the gongsters, man. I had one this weekend. I've got to get more nitro.
Dude, I was at the beach like a couple of weeks ago, and I was sitting there just rocking some gonsters.
Good.
I'm gonna call ahead and tell him to get some Monster Nitro. Definitely call it. It could be.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna call it like change the drink name, right? The Ebon Hand is the name of the drink.
I thought it was Dark Heart of the Woods.
Oh, the Dark Heart of the Woods.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dark Heart of the Woods.
Oh, that is green and black. That's pretty sick, right?
That's pretty sweet.
So we're gonna make it our official club drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be sweet if we could get the bar to make those for us. Yeah.
If not, maybe we can sneak some monsters in the next day or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good drink, man. So anyhow, I think that'll be a fun way to celebrate Friday night. I mean, we'll get there. Usually we get up there around 5 or 6 or something like that. So I think I said 6 o'clock until it closes. And then whenever they call last call, that's when we'll pick our winner. So should be a good time.
The 6 o'clock until the What was it that happened the last time? It was like a bunch of like teenage dance party or something like
It's like
that.
It's Latino dance night.
Yeah.
And what's really weird is, so if you're like under 21, you can be there if you bring a parent. So like these dads bring their look like pretty young girls in there. Rico Suave comes rolling in there to dance with them. I'm like, dude, I couldn't handle this, man. My daughter was in there. Hell no.
No.
But I mean, the mood changes dramatically. It's about as opposite as you can get from nerds playing Magic to salsa dancing, hot salsa or something like that. So
Yeah.
you'll know when it's over. We'll put it that way. There won't be a question as to.
Well, I'm gonna
give them
call
one
it
more
ahead.
game.
I'm gonna call ahead and let them know. They always say to do that, so I'll let them know that they're coming in. We might put a stay longer this time if we let them know.
We got a badass Airbnb. We can go back and cube or something too. So I don't know. I'll stay there all
We
night.
get kicked out of another one for sure.
It's not going to be the same one, right? They wouldn't
No,
let
we
us
weren't
come
allowed
back.
to use that one. For some reason we were blocked.
Somebody
About
pissed
a
on the ring
gangbang
doorbell.
and public urination. They said on the account. We couldn't get in there.
Did they really banned you? You guys got kicked out of an Airbnb?
No. We did get reprimanded on something they saw on the camera.
Oh.
Someone urinated on a tree outside. I'm like, well, you never lived in Ohio before? Jeez.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. It's
I do that
hilarious.
every morning.
They've seen me naked, but yeah, that's
There-
actually cool.
There was a guest book and Jason signed it. Thanks for the gangbang.
As you do.
Yeah.
So,
Good
no,
tracks.
I found a different Airbnb this time.
We're back. We're coming back.
So that's Friday night. Any other thoughts on Friday before we move on to the new rules?
No, it'll be a good time. I mean, fuck, it's playing
super
Ante.
fun. You'll find me and Jason out in the smoking area yelling at people. We're fucking last time we were there, we had like a group of like 12 people that weren't even at the bar just talking to us about like philosophy and shit. Friday night's gonna be a good ass night.
Dude, you're the only person. I meant to bring this up. That night you were like, hey man, let me bum a smoke. And I was like, all right. And you were like, I'll pay you. And I was like, no, I'm good. And then you whipped out your phone and you PayPal'd me like $1 for a cigarette. But you PayPal goods and service, so there was a fee on the $1.
I'm good for it, dude.
No good deed goes unpunished,
Big
my friend.
taxes on tobacco, dude. I'm good for it. No, we got Ron now, dude. We'll be out there. We'll look like some fine gentlemen smoking big cigars.
Oh yeah. I've been rolling up a storm. I got plenty of cigars for
All
everybody.
right. There'll be an underground cigar sesh outside.
I'll be chiefing.
Friday's gonna be super fun, man. I feel like Friday night's the best time of all old school events.
All right, if we're outside smoking cigars, somebody's got to play a game of Ante with me on the sidewalk.
Hell yeah.
I'm totally down.
All right, sweet.
Super cool.
Look,
I think
I'll
I've
bring
had
some
some
top
of the
hats.
best
We can look like steampunk guys playing some fucking Ante on the sidewalk.
That'll be a good picture though. That'll be a real solid one.
Yeah.
Dude, the best times at all old school events I've had, just being pretty degenerate on Friday night events. And we've gotten into some crazy shit. The Pirate Room at Kumite. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, nothing's gonna beat that, dude. Pirate's the best, dude. Ron, we're at this guy's house and he just like pulls a book. Secret door opens up and in the back there's an organ and like a seating room behind the hidden bookshelf. And Jonathan proceeds to play the hymn to Torah on the. It was the wildest thing ever, man.
That's crazy.
Night.
Yeah, like to see that in real life was awesome.
Yeah, I was pretty fucked up that night, and I just remember walking down. I was like, "Where in the hell is everybody?" And I walked downstairs, and it's just like, "The fuck is going on here?"
Everyone's gone, dude. We're in the secret bookshelf. We all come walking out.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was an awesome event too, man. Kumite, it's hard to beat that one. They're all good stuff, man. Except I hit the wall, man. I was done. Like hang out the window of the van, like I gotta go.
Yeah,
dude
you are
got me
gonna
drinking
drive
that
down
much.
Saturday, so you're like, oh, let's just go fucking insane Friday night. Then Saturday, I'll just hair the dog a bit and get through the rounds.
Yeah, well, it doesn't start till noon, man. That's a long
Yeah.
sleep, dude. Fucking hungover. I could sleep it off by noon usually, right?
I
Well,
love
Eric
this,
definitely made up for your drinking that during the event. So
Well, dude, at last Thrash Bash, I got my freaking orb patch.
yep.
Instead, I needed 3 shots of Jameson and then hit all 50 and just had to take all 3 in freaking less than a minute, dude. That was gnarly. I've never taken like 3 shots of Jameson back to back like that. That was absurd. The hangover was gone.
You're riding off that adrenaline of hitting all those orb flips. Just bam.
Yeah. That was
Well, there is something to do about, I mean, most people, when they play contract, you do a shot. So I don't know if we should encourage that Friday night if you rip a contract, you should do a shot. That's the typical way people play contracts events.
Well, that's the gentleman's way. If you
Yeah,
don't
it's
wanna
the
do it that
gentleman's
that's
way.
fine. That's fine.
I'll do a
And then-
bong rip or something, but I can't do the shots, unfortunately.
Well,
It
you
can
need
be
some
optional.
sort of.
I was drinking kombucha. I didn't drink at Battle for Ohio, and then like whenever we drink, I drank kombucha, so that was fun. It has alcohol in it, like 0.03%.
Yeah. Yeah, I can fake something. Or just Monster. I'll be all caffed out.
Yeah, you could do that. Just jacked up. You're just gonna drink, just power right through a whole monster.
How many orb flips did you have to hit?
50 in a row.
Oh wow.
Then you get a patch. Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
they'll probably be there this year.
The way it works is, before you start, you say, I think I'm going to miss, like I did 3. You can choose as many as you want, and you get that many shots. And every time you miss an orb flip, you take a shot. And if you hit all 50 at the end, you drink your shots.
Okay.
Anyway, you're doing it, you're taking your shots. So, but it's kind of a nice, hedge your bet. Like, yeah, I think I can do this with, just 2 or 1 or something like that. And then you get a patch. It's pretty cool. It's hard to do. Hit 50. Eric was like super confident. It was like 47. He started fucking around and missed 1, and then made it to the end. Just like, this is like too easy. You're like, oh shit, wait, missed 1. And then I got a little pressure, and then finished out. Had to do 2 more at the end.
If you want to do it, Rom, I'll show you a few strategies. I'm able to hit. I hit like 380 on YouTube. I did in a row before. I can show you the strategy. It's doable. It's just harder when people are watching you.
Yeah. For sure.
Dude,
Yeah, I
look how
hit him playing
sexy
against my
that
son all the
sucker
time, but
I think you're gonna play the summer contract from below in your deck.
Look how cool it looks, though.
it
man.
is cool.
It's
That is cool.
way more evil looking.
Yeah, why is it so bright?
I don't know. That's really summery.
Summer magic, right? It's printed all weird.
Summer
Yeah, I mean,
cards-
summer always was, and some of them are cooler than that was. But damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's sick.
I'm always looking for the bargain though on any anti shit. So it makes me feel better to know that I can get a contract for 70 cents.
Yeah.
Yep.
When the shot's probably like $9 or whatever,
Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be the first anti games ever that none of us know the best deck. It to really me just makes me think Mox Monkey is like you have to play it, dude.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a lot closer to the official Alpha to Alliances, like they play down in Tennessee. Those guys, they do that every year. They do an Alpha to Alliances event. You're allowed to do proxies and stuff. And it's not anti, but and that's kind of actually how I got into this. I wanted to play this format and test it out a little bit. So we started messing around with it. We didn't have power, so it changed a lot. So
But you say that, but it doesn't have dual lands in it. Like you're not gonna play dual lands in anti, and that's a huge difference compared to Alpha through Alliance's non-anti.
dual lands you want, man.
Can you
pay
play?
for one.
So, can you only play the Ice Age? Or wait, let me see.
Well, you can play whatever you want, but most people are going to play So that's the other thing. You can play the Apocalypse ones, or anything that's got the original. Like this is probably is a bad representation. That's not the original art, but it's
Yeah.
got all of them on there.
Mm-hmm.
But the Apocalypse gives you the other. So you got the Ice Age duels, and the Apocalypse gives you the other. So you got all access to all. If you want to run 40 duels, you can. They all do a damage to you.
Yeah.
So it's
They
not
don't
that
if you
big a
play
deal.
the lava tubes ones.
Or you can play lava tubes, like some chumps do.
Ah, man, that's so good.
I don't know. You kicked my ass with them over and over and over again. So yeah, I
Lava
can't talk too
tubes.
much shit.
Lava tubes has won me so many games.
So all right, I'll
Gold
run down through
Border's
the rules here real quick of where we're at, and I'll touch on the new things. So yeah, Alpha through alliances. I don't know. I bumped it up to 20 cards aside. Who cares how many sideboard cards you have? But it's a best of one, so you're only one game anyhow. But you can, once you lose something, you can replace it with a card on your side. If you want to, throw a Whirling Dervish in there and you just lose against the black player, you can throw him back in, I guess. So it's a semi-sideboard. It needs to be 10. I did 20. Face down ante. Throughout the night, if you acquire a 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th copy, you can throw them in your deck. Don't matter, it's just that night. But you come back on Saturday and want to play, you got to make it back to a legal deck. So you can't just be packing around the 12 Hymn to Dwarok deck or some
So
bullshit.
you could have 2 Chaos Orbs in your deck, right? Like if you
Yeah.
have one. Okay.
Yeah, if things go well, you can get.
If someone
multiple-
misses the orb, you'll probably have 2 Chaos Orbs in your deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so or an extra contract or something like that. That's pretty common. You start with a contract and then they play one and lose still. Now you've got 2 contracts. It's for that night. So as the night goes on, it gets better and better if you're good. Or if you're like me, you run out of cards in your deck.
I've got 1 land in my deck.
Yeah, it definitely has happened. I'm like, shit, I got no planes. I'm thawing Glacier for a planes. There's none in there. Lost them all. Yeah, so the typical old school homelands, Ice Age and alliances, and the Apocalypse Painlands, so you got access to all the duels you want. We do ban Mind Twist because that's kind of a boring bullshit win. And then your typical ban restricted like EC. The new addition is Zern Orb. That's the one I heard the most about, and it was so busted with I had Zern Orb, Land Tech, Stasis. I really don't think I ever lost a game with that deck. It was just so good because you could just always, play Zern Orb under Stasis, sack as many lands as you want, and then draw the rest with, it was an endless, easy loop. It was too freaking good. So you allowed one of them. I know there's Mox Monkey deals with it, which is good. Pretty critical to have. And then we also changed Factory Strip Mine and Maze of Ith to 2. So I know all the 4 Strip Mine fanatics are like freaking Trump people out there screaming about it, but you're really worried about library. No one's playing library in this bullshit.
Yeah.
And you're worried about factories. There's only 2 factories, so you get 2 Strip Mines.
And people should know this by now, but we think that Magic is better with more rules. So sorry if it's complicated. We just throw in 5 Apocalypse cards you can play. The game is complicated enough.
If you can't figure this shit out, go over there and play Jihad. Yeah, that's a fun game.
It's even more complicated.
Magic players are smart. We can figure out the rules.
You can play Pokemon Go on your phone. Yeah, but 2 Factory, 2 Strip Mine, 2 Maze of Ith is probably correct. Because 4 Maze sucks if there's no Strip Mines.
Yeah,
and
4 Maze sucks.
And 4 Factories is dominant. And they're kind of expensive too. You don't want to have to keep they're not that expensive, but also want to keep the price in check. I don't want the decks to get too expensive. I want no one to feel too bad when they lose some shit or win something. So that's kind of the update this year. That's what I think was messing up the old order guys. They weren't expecting 2 Factories or 2 Strip or 2 Maze or whatever. But I personally feel like this makes a good format where you can still do things and do your land destruction plan or whatever you might have. I just recently added this. If you want to do proxies, so we've got 10 Ebon cards that we make. Not everyone lives anywhere near Ohio or Indiana or Kentucky or whatever. You may never get access to even beat us to win them. There's only 100 of them. If you want to ante the 10 available Ebon cards, that's fine. Put at least 15 minutes into it. When you lose that thing, you want the other guy to be excited he won it, and you want to feel bad that you lost it. No one wants to be like, oh, hell yeah, I just won your freaking time twister you rode on a planes. That's bullshit. No one wants that. So
well, it was also going to be if you lose a proxied lane, if you proxy Ebon Power and you lose it, you should buy your opponent a drink as well.
yeah, I think that's fair if you're in the vicinity. I mean, if you're like Arizona or California or like Desert Twisters want to play this, they have no access to any of this. They're just buying drinks for everybody all night.
Well, only
So
if they lose an orb. Don't play the orbs.
that's true. But I don't know. I think this is a cool format because you get some power, but I also don't want people proxying up the Library of Alexandria and shit like that. So I think this is probably the end of what we're going to do for Ebon shit. I mean, he can go on forever, but I think these are cool. I think these are the 10 key ones. Makes it feel a lot like real old school. I mean, I'm all for buying your buddy a beer. I think that's a good plan, but I just also feel bad.
You don't
You
gotta put on
should, yeah,
paper,
you should just do that in any app. And then, yeah, of course, so we've got our, like I mentioned, we're going to give it all these out. So if you come Friday night, you'll get an Ebon Ancestry or Ancestors. Whenever you cast it, you draw 3 cards like Ancestral, but you got to add it to your ante. Ebon Lotus goes to the opponent's graveyard. The Moxes are a little bit busted, but if everyone has them, it's okay. That's the other thing. I feel bad like running all this shit if no one else has it. So if you want to proxy them up, I don't feel so bad. And if you didn't, I don't feel so bad. You had the option, right? Ebon Twister. Oh, I don't have the new Chaos Orb in here.
There is a new one, and Rom, you killed it, dude.
I used that, Jason. I used one of your AI prompts that you sent to just use as an inspiration to draw one
Oh, nice.
or to
Really?
paint one.
You got it, Dad? Are you able to pull it up?
I should be able to. Do we want to spoil it here? Why not? All right.
I don't think I've seen it. Yeah.
It's sweet.
Yeah, no one's seen this thing yet. It's right here.
You know, we were talking about how to get it more like hand painted looking.
Yeah, because
So I've been-
honestly, I wish they were all like hand done. But
I've been proxying cards, so I just fucking did one.
Nice. That's pretty sweet.
Thanks,
and
man.
I've already approached Rom. I'm getting the original. Oh shit! Hang on, I'm sharing the entire screen. Hang on. Just why is it doing that? God bless.
No, we only see the card.
We
Oh,
only
really?
use- Yeah.
It's highlighting my entire screen like I'm showing everything.
We only see the card.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're trying to figure out a price, but Rom, I'm making you an old school deck. I'm gonna trade you a deck for the art.
That's fucking great, dude. I appreciate it. I got it framed up for you in a wrought iron frame. I'm glad it'll be somewhere where somebody wants it to be hanging.
Because that'll be my 4th piece of original art out from these Ebon bullshit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
sweet.
I'm really decking out the office here.
Like it's
Yeah.
got the little trike dying in the lava.
Get a little try to get the Sarah Angel going down. Still holding that sword though.
Yeah.
Who's the
Going down
horn?
with
Is
the
that
shit.
Jazam back there?
I don't know. Yeah, I just figured I'd put a horn in there or something.
Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. It's...
And Fungusaur.
Yeah, Fungusaur's down there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because I do have a badass Fungusaur deck too.
Fungusaur is sweet because he has fun in his name, right?
Yeah.
They really are. It is a fun deck.
Yeah, I got the
And
third place Fungusaur from Concordant. I'm pretty stoked about it.
if anyone wants to get their own or print their own, just reach out. I've got. We'll give alternative art for the for other people that want to print their own. I have no problem doing that. I got all these in Photoshop. I can real quickly, bump them and swap the art out with something new, and you just won't have the original 1 of 100 set. Hell, it'll probably be cooler. But I never really expected anyone other than our group to play, and a lot of people do. They're kind of into it. They sort of like it. So it's fun as hell, dude. I get
We
really
do.
hooked on
I
this
mean,
shit.
you said there's no committee, but we do actually think pretty in depth about making these cards. The blue ones we know are busted. The Moxes we put a lot of time in and like figuring out, especially the blue Mox was really. But we've discussed this stuff far enough to not just be releasing stuff that's total chaos.
Now that you know the format, I've been throwing up on Instagram some just random ass decks I've been making to give people some ideas. This is a pretty obvious banger. The fucking ATOG deck is brutal, man.
Mm-hmm.
Bolts, Onks, Black Vices. There's a lot of red burn in this. You start throwing incinerates, pyroclasms. Chain lightnings don't cost that much. I do have a Wheel of Fortune just because I used to have a bunch of Wheel of Fortunes. I almost lost that last year at Thrash Bash. It was in my ante and I won the match. Like last play, I forget how I pulled it off. It was against Ben Revel, I think, and I pulled some bullshit final play, saved the game, flipped it over, and my Wheel of Fortune was under there. So I don't know. It's fun having a little skin in the game. There's probably improvements on this build. Even this is just the one I had, so I threw it on here to share with people.
What if you added blue, right?
What if you had a blue? That's always the option. Yes, you can real easy play blue in here.
Deck, dude. This isn't it. This is like the blue. The ATOG deck is so scary though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few cards you could cut and get those Psionic Blast, Ancestral, Time Twister, and Time Walk in there, and it is off, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the other fun one is the Time Twister. The 4 blue, 2 blue, 2 blue and 2. What's that called for my Sager?
I don't know. I know it costs 4, but you have to like exile 7 cards off your deck or whatever, and then
you exile 10, and then you draw 7. Your opponent can draw up to 7. They almost always draw 4 because there's Black Vices out.
Yeah.
You just drew 3 extra cards than them. That's a pretty. I played that a hell of a lot.
How good is Serrated Arrows in this format?
It's pretty freaking
really
good.
good.
So yeah, the Necro guys will be running a lot of like orders of Ebon Hand. It kills a ton of shit, dude. Yeah,
Because I kept seeing that. I saw that Serrated Arrows in your deck, and I was like, I never fucking thought about that. But
and after it's all done, you can stack it to ATOG. But
Yeah.
it is a good. Yeah, Serrated Arrows is strong.
okay.
The monkey is pretty key. What's his official name?
Yeah,
Gorilla Shaman. So
Yeah,
for
that's
1
good.
red, you play it, and if they have Moxes, you can just destroy them for 0. It's not even the turn you play it, you can activate it. So if they've dropped like 3 Moxes,
Yeah.
you can just boom, 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 and they're all gone. It's so annoying.
Yeah. It's like a cheaper, better Xenic Poltergeist type deal.
Yeah, it's brutal. So the first time I went down and played Alpha Alliances with those guys, I had no idea. I just brought like a bunch of power, and everyone showed up with freaking Mox Monkeys, and my deck sucked. I'm like,
you can just pay 3 to destroy like Black Vice and stuff too. It doesn't have to just destroy 0 landing cost. It's really good, dude. It's a shadow. You can pay 5 and destroy freaking 2 mana cost. It's pretty insane. It gets better and better as the game goes. It's not like a card that's only good turn 1.
Yeah, because it's share real quick. Oh, you gotta spend 1, I guess. 1 in X. So
Okay.
one to play it, and then for every mana you can destroy a Mox for free.
So turn 2, you can take care of a Mox.
Yep. Or you play your own mocks and take care of another
Yeah.
mocks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, red's kind of a boogeyman in this format. I mean, it's good, and not gonna
So is
argue.
black, dude.
Yeah,
Black's
black.
also good. Yeah. Let's see. All right, what's another one I did here? Merfolk. So this was kind of we were
Yeah.
screwing
I
around.
really want to
with,
play Merfolk just because you don't get to play Merfolk with power that often. It'd be fun.
Yeah, Merfolk tribal, and then we were doing the land denial. Yeah,
hmm
blowing up their lands, changing their standard color lands to another one with magical hack, where you can hack your lord.
Yeah.
You know, again, you can get like gold bordered shit to keep your prices down.
And magical hack is better in this format because you're not dealing with as many dual lands. There's a lot more monocolor decks.
Yeah.
So turning like someone's swamp into an island can be the difference of you ever getting him to Torok or not, or Necropotence. Like magical hack is super strong against Necro. Maybe not because Dark Ritual, but just against other monocolor decks, it can be like a Stone Rain for one.
And I'm not a good deck builder, I'll be honest. I mean, I'm pretty sure like Latinam's Legacy is probably better. You know, just the draw ability to filter through some shit. There's a lot of good options. Brainstorm's cool with, you know, thawing glaciers and get your shuffle effect going on. Merchant Scroll to go search stuff up. I mean, this entire deck does. I mean, those guys are like $5-6 a piece. I don't know what's this whole deck.
Yeah.
$30 maybe 50, maybe $50.
Yeah, you got the strip and stuff. Nice.
Real quick, we got to stop and shout out to the BDGS, the Big Dick Rating System.
Got some tens.
Yeah, I killed it. I got 210 mint. Look at that.
I love
I feel like I am maybe the only guy in the country with 2 gem mint from the BDGS. So Team Sped approved right on that.
Yeah.
I also got a 9.5.
That's a
Iron
10
Stick
too in my
Riders.
book, I think. I think it's fucked up that didn't get a 10, but
You resubmitted.
It's pretty good.
that's my
Hypnotic
favorite
Penis
one.
Got a 7, and then
Who did the dick on that?
That's gotta be Jason.
That's Vision.
No, this was them. It actually looked different when I sent it to them. They repainted this. They're a hell of a grading service. They
That's
actually
pretty good.
altered the card before grading it.
It looks like Boba Fett stuck in a dick.
It does. Yeah, he's got the little helmet. and shit.
Boba Fett. Yeah, dang.
Yeah, he's just poking his head out of there.
Yeah.
The chain come. The
Yep.
dude came chain. That's a pretty good one. And then we had the Jason did these. I really thought this would have scored higher than a 5, but anyhow, we get the
Agreed.
dick legs on the order. So big shout out to those guys. Yeah, Team Sped, what on? This is a bad. I love this anti deck, dude. I get a lot of
Dude, it's
drinks
so
and
good.
props.
This is your best anti deck. It really is.
Yeah, I just gave it to you last year, right, Eric? And you just played it and never lost a game.
You can't
Like
lose
that?
it. It's busted, dude. Dude,
Yeah,
I'm gonna play this. This is the deck I'm playing. I'm done thinking about anti. I'm building this deck. It's so sick.
Yeah, Hecatome is awesome with the Singular Aristocrat.
Mm-hmm.
Fallen Angel with Corona's Bell. That did screw me one time though. I was sacked on it. I forget how this swords me or something like that. But just having hymns, hippies, orders, all that stuff is really good anyhow. I also love Jester's Cap. It's hard to find a spot for it, but God, that card is so good when you crack it. There's a lot of ways to build this deck too. But yeah, the Aristocrat making those dudes is awesome.
Dude, Bad Moon, Korma's Bell, Aristocrat, Bad Moon, Fallen Angel, Aristocrat. See, I don't know if the Korma's Bell is. Don't sacrifice all your lands with Fallen Angel, unless all their mana's tapped. But the Aristocrat, Fallen Angel, that's 4 creatures, dude. That's +8.
Mm-hmm.
It's so quickly, dude. So fast. Dude, this is a really, really good deck. This is like by far, I think probably like your best anti deck.
Yeah, just because you destroyed the entire night with it. I mean,
I did, dude. Dude, the aristocrat is insane. Pay 4 mana and get, and with Bad Moon out, it's just nuts, dude. It's like, I mean, you only got 3 Bad Moon in here. You gotta go to the 4, man. It's so nasty. Aristocrat Bad Moon is a deck by itself.
yeah, I mean, he's
Now,
there's some options there. I mean,
it just blocks in-
Hecatome is a thing, dude.
Yeah, Hecatome is, and I guess the card that is really good against this deck would be like Pyroclasm or Pyrochasm or whatever. That card.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of ATOG decks, I guess. But man, if they don't have that card, you're gonna do really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of like kind of blowouts you go against somebody. This is a deck I love to play, but it doesn't win that much. I've lost so many Chain Lightnings. I don't know why. Chain Lightnings and Rook Eggs. God, I lose a ton of those things. But yeah, I like Enduring Renewal because that was like kind of a throwback card. If you're familiar with that, whenever you, how exactly does it work? Just look it up so I got the right wording of it. But this is what we're talking about, like how just having Ice Age and Alliances really throws out some stuff. So you play with your cards in your hand face up on the table. If you draw a creature, discard it. Whenever creature goes to your graveyard, put it back in your hand. So this was, I just remember there was this kid at our local shop, and he'd come there just endlessly trying to play some Enduring Renewal combo. And he lost, 80 games for every one he won, but he was so happy when he won one. I don't know. That kind of wore off on me. So I love, love me some Enduring Renewal, or at least want to make it work.
It's like Zer's weirding. Why did Ice Age love to show everybody your cards, right?
Yeah, it's a whole new mechanic. Look at my hand. So if you got an ATOG and Ornithopter, he goes infinite because Ornithopter just keeps coming back. The Helicopter fucking dude, I forget, you can pump him up. If you can sack Rook Egg to the altar, he keeps making 4/4s over and over. So you get that back over and over and over. So a bunch of 4/4s is pretty good. Mm-hmm. It's got Jackal Hops. So Hops Rook Egg is just kind of sometimes you just win with that shit.
4/4 flyers.
Yeah, you just make a bunch of 4/4 flyers. So it's got all these like random ass infinite combos kind of stuck in there. So basically you lose. You throw down a Glacial Chasm to kind of stay alive for a while. And when you're at like 1 life, you just go off and hope it works. And a lot of times it does. So this will be my first time being able to play it with the blue power. I think Twister, Ancestral, Time Walk, all that shit, it really needs, because you're always just like so freaking close. Again, that's where the Apocalypse, blue-red, good dual lands to have. So I'm hoping to maybe score a win with this thing. And then you got the Rook Egg, Chain Lightning combo. You can chain it and then chain your opponent. Mm-hmm. Just a lot of things going on there. Sometimes I'll just play a freaking Sarah Angel and you got to deal with it. If it dies, I get it back. Unless it scores it. So that's a fun deck. I love to play this thing. So I don't know. I swear, like you can just do anything in this format because I always love Fungasaur. I love to play Fungasaur. Man, there's a billion options for Fungasaur, dude. It's so good. What the hell's that card even called? Paralise. What is that thing? That thing's a wild card. But oh Jesus, my own deck. I can't think of it.
What is it called?
Paralise Wind, is it?
Is it like Splintering Winds or something?
That does sound pretty close.
Well, I don't know.
It's called Faralise's Winds, right?
No, Hey, Jason got it. Damn. You win the trivia contest tonight.
Dang.
So it deals 1 damage to a creature. So you can pump Fungasaur with that. Then you put a Splittering Token into play. the 1/1 green creature with a cumulative upkeep of green. If it leaves play, it does 1 damage to each creature. So if you got like each turn, you can just keep pumping things into the Fungasaur, making him bigger, making more dudes that are going to make him bigger. I don't think I've ever pulled it off, but it's a 41-cent card and it's pretty cool. But yeah, you just stop paying the cumulative upkeep and just Fungasaur goes out of control the turn you finally don't. Or usually what I'm trying to do is burn shit down the opponents have. And they all do 1 damage to me each time. And then I just die. But I do love that. What else is in this deck that's fun? Yeah, all these things do 1 damage. You can actually Pyroclasm, bring him back. You can Stormbind's a solid card. Bounty the Hunt's pretty cool. I mean, that does a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I really enjoy playing this one. Also, don't win a ton with it, but I hope to. So those are some of the ones I've thrown together since we got the new power. I got 3 or 4 other ones. There's definitely a magical hack, because just like Copper Red is good. If you can hack it to whatever the color they're playing, there's a bunch of like just color hosers that are out there.
Yeah, I really like the Paladin or whatever that you can just tap it to counter a black spell, and then you just change that. And it's a pretty solid creature, like a 3-mana 2/2.
Yawgmoth's Ants, I love that card. So that's the other thing I've been kind of screwing around with is it's 5/1 trample, but it goes well with reincarnation. So on your upkeep, you just don't pay the +2, and then you can reincarnate, and it'll die, and you get something back from your graveyard. And if you use that with Surge of Strength, here we go. Yeah, Surge of Strength's pretty badass. So choose and discard a red or green card from your hand. Give a creature trample, and it gets +X/+0. So you pitch a Shivan on turn 2 to your Kurt Ape. Turn 4, you drop your Yawgmoth's Ants. On the upkeep, you sack the Yawgmoth Ant to get back your Shivan that you threw out. There's a ton of cool stuff you can do with that thing. All these are like 11-cent cards.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. And Eric and I were talking today about land tax and Winds of Change. So land tax, I don't know, what's the for $12 for 4th edition ones. So it's still $21. You're a little deal. You can get 12 damage. Get the damage. Get the beat up shit. It's fun. So yeah, if you keep your curve super low, with just tons of red burn, there's so much. What else out there? You got.
Well, dude. Okay, so there's the kind of the card I wanted to really talk to you about was the card called Hollowed Ground, and this is I wanted to bring it up before you brought up land tax to see if you could assume what card this would be good for.
Oh, damn, yeah, that works really good with land tax. Return a non-snow covered land to its owner's hand. Oh, dude, shit. Okay,
so Ivory Tower is really freaking good against Atog. So this could just be like, oh crap, I'm pretty low life. I'm just gonna bounce freaking 2 lands into my hand in Ivory Tower more. So I was like looking into the Dwarven Armory because I just want to like play a weird land tax deck where I destroy my own lands, but I also want to play land tax with Ivory Tower because that's the best combo. So I'm currently working on a Hollowed Ground deck where I want to play on like 1 or 2 mana and just keep returning my lands and just have these massive freaking like there's the what's really good against him to Torok is having like a 15 card hand because of the library or whatever, the library of Lang. So I'm working on this really freaking weird deck that doesn't use land. We have all the Moxes, so land tax.
Yeah.
This is one of the reasons why also like Zurin Orb is a current one of, because land tax it's just really hard to kill someone when they have the like land tax, Zurin Orb, Ivory Tower, but this is kind of like the replacement for Zero Orb, and it's almost better because it makes Ivory Tower better. It's not better, but it can like work around it.
Dude, it's really good with Ivory Tower. Yeah, dude.
So just like in response to almost dying, like I'm just gonna bounce 3 land. I'll pay like because like I like to use my lands and then cast like Sarah Angels and stuff. I like to land tax, get some lands, play them, get a Wrath of God off, then cast a Sarah, and now go back to having 1 land in play. It's a pretty cool card.
I mean, let me talk finance for a second, but they're 15 cents. You get free shipping for over $50. If you needed 340 of these, you get free shipping.
Yeah, man.
just throwing that out there.
Hallowed Ground is.
Hey, we got 340 of them for sale. That's a nice find, dude. Hallowed Ground.
Yeah, Atog's not my thing. I don't play hyper aggressive decks like that. I play kind of mid range stuff. So I'm afraid of Atog and him to Torok. I hate him to Torok, and this is like the best way to. Oh crap! You're gonna him me. Let's bounce my lands and discard my lands and not my Wrath of God. You know. Just
well, what about this, dude? Why don't you just freaking keep bouncing Glacial Chasm whenever the damn upkeep comes up? You may upkeep too light.
But yeah, that's pretty solid. You do play one of those in that deck. I didn't think about that. Okay.
Yeah, you can return any land to your hand for 2. You can just play the Glacial Chasm to buy some time. Start getting that upkeep around 6 or something. You just pick it back up. By the time you got the damn
dude,
Ivory Tower, Librarian of Langlock going with this freaking thing, it's over, dude. All right, fuck it. 4 strip mines. Fuck this 2 strip mine bullshit. We need 4 strip mines immediately.
You dig it, dude? I like it a lot. I like Hallowed Ground.
That is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cozy card.
That
makes me want to play Tranquility in like a green deck.
You know, sideboard helps.
artifact
Like it helps this type of strategy, right? So now sideboard's cool.
Yeah, best of 1.
Yeah.
No sideboard.
Yeah.
But how's this picture Hallowed Ground? Because there's a cross on the roof. Huh. It's the world's crappiest church. Middle of nowhere.
I like the artwork because it's the mountain. It's literally the mountain in the background that I'm afraid of.
Yeah, that is the mountain that you're afraid of. Yeah.
I love it. I think the artwork's amazing.
That's cool.
And that's
that's cool.
That's Douglas Schuler's mountain too, right?
Yeah.
So shit, you're right.
Dude, this is me hiding in a church, afraid of the little ATOG outside. This is it. So
yeah, that's cool.
This is my strategy. I wanted to just bring up Hallowed Ground and not you just went into Lantex and that was a good time. But yeah, I think this is probably one of the. I mean, I'm playing multiple anti decks, right? But
yeah,
one of the anti decks that I'm really like pulling for would be this deck. But again, the strategy also is slow as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to win the most games, it's not a tournament. There's not rounds, right? I want to play a bunch of people. That's why I'm going to build multiple decks. This deck that I'm saying is fucking an Ivory Tower land tax deck that's trying to win off of a few lands. So it's a strategy. I don't know. I think it's a really solid strategy for winning a game. I don't know if it's a solid strategy for winning the most, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking mountain in the background, dude. Yeah, red is absolutely too much in this format. And you could also, I mean, you were talking, Dad, you said Winds of Change earlier, right? Like you could play like a Hallowed Ground in a burn deck too, because what you can do is you can return your lands to your hand and then cast Winds of Change to cycle your lands away to draw more burn spells. Because like the point of Winds of Change burn is that you use land tax to fill your hand up to 9 cards. Then cast Winds of Change, and now your 9 land just turned into like 5 or 6
chain lightnings and
So you use this to be like, I don't need 4 land in play right now. So you could play a Hallowed Ground, Wrath of God burn deck that plays the 16 burn spells that we have, and then Winds of Change the lands away.
I will throw out there that since Incinerate exists, like Troll Disco is not that great.
Yeah,
A lot of
regeneration's
you know,
not
that's kind of like an obvious thing. Like, oh, let's go with the control disc. And like, oh, the regeneration doesn't work because of incinerate. That changes the format quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had Will-O-Wisp for one of your lists, and that's what I was thinking too. You and like the
Yeah, it just burns it down. I've got I thought I pasted my Rabid Wombat list. There's a lot of options for Wombat too. That's I have these pet cards I want to work.
well, there's the
and they
Enchantress
don't.
enchantment that like you can bounce to your hand for 1 green, so you can play it. So then and it only costs 4 mana to do. So you have like a book and Enchantress, right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff.
Like return target. It's like an enchantment that you can bounce. It's like target creature gets +1/+1, and like you can return it to your hand or something.
There's one you can sack to regenerate. God, I thought I put that on Instagram, but I guess I didn't.
Yeah, do you think that the best hallowed ground deck is to play Winds of Change, or do you just like stay mono white or like white blue?
Man, that's a tough one, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm right now. Like, because all the burn, it's also maybe not as fun to just play all the burn. It would, the version I'm thinking has like personal incarnation in it, right? Like you freaking get a personal incarnation out, then bounce all your lands to your hand and start gaining life with it behind you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Or Armageddon Hollowed Ground, dude. Hollowed Ground's pretty rad.
I'll grab that. I've never even paid attention to that card, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'm
Armageddon.
blown away by the art. That mountain is sick in the background.
Yeah, it's like, how did he know that this card is good against red? Because it's such a fucking random card. I guess he was probably thinking more towards like Stone Rain, right? Like he's hiding towards the Stone Rain.
Oh yeah, you can hide Stone Rain. And that's
this card
land
also-
destruction strong too, because there's that
It's
green
stops
land
land.
destruction.
Yeah, it's
There's
a
Stone
good green lane
Rain.
destruction. Yeah, so it literally stops Strip Mine. Yeah, this card makes Strip Mine bad.
So I just threw this on Instagram. Yeah, this is my Wombat deck I was working on. The thing I like about the Wombat is you can reanimate it with Dance of the Dead.
Yeah,
Dance
and
of the
Dance
Dead.
of the Dead's sick.
Well, it costs a black and 1 to untap the creature. The Wombat's got vigilance. So once you've done it once, you freaking Wombat's the man, dude. And then you can start throwing all these other random ass cards on there. Yeah, so he gets +1/+1. So that makes him a what is it, 3/5 vigilance with if you just Dance of the Dead, the Wombat.
Mhm. How
And
much
you
are
gotta
Dance of the
recall-
Deads? Are they like $10 or something?
I don't know if they're that much or not.
It's a super sketchy deck though, because you're telling me that you want to put more enchantments on a creature that's reanimated, right? So like 1 disenchant takes out is like a 1 for 5 in this deck. Like you've got
Yeah,
small
but come on, they were
cards
drinking
and
beer,
all.
we're playing Ante, dude.
Wombat's badass, dude. I love the lore of the crazy beast that you've enchanted, but I'm just saying this is a sketchy ass deck to play, to put all these enchant creatures on a creature that's so fragile.
How you gonna? Yeah, but you stick like an instill energy and a lure on him on 1 turn.
And I
Fuck
just-
your day up.
True, but all I have to do is just disenchant the Dance of the Dead.
Whatever. No, you ain't gonna have that.
Nobody plays that card.
Yeah, no one plays disenchant at all, dude, for sure.
The Convokian Fister is you draw a card and it gets +1/+1. So right out of there, if you fist the Wombat, he's like boom right out of the gate. He's like a 3/4 vigilance, and you draw a card.
Did you? I think is it the
If they kill him, right here, draw 3 cards. Boom, Ancestral off Wombat, and Thrall Retainer gives him +1 and regenerate. All solid plays.
Yeah, you want to know some really cool lore, Dad? I'm gonna blow your mind because you love this card. Look up the artwork of Argothian Enchantress from Urza's Saga. I'm gonna blow your mind, dude.
All right. Oh shit. Hang on.
What do you got hiding on your computer? You're afraid to share? Oh shit! I'm gonna share.
Oh shit! No, I hit the wrong thing. I meant to hit the right button.
Argothian Enchantress, dude. Look at her shoulder. The rabid wombat is with her, dude.
That's the wombat right there on her
That's a
shoulder.
wombat, dude. That's what that creature is. Yeah.
Dude, that is a freaking wombat.
Isn't
Wow.
that badass? That's badass. I know.
It's not rabid because she took all the that's the rabies that are floating
She's
around
about
her.
to make it. And
She
she's about
took the
to make
damn
it.
rabies out of the wombat.
Did you play
Wearing
that
a
card with
bikini.
it for a long time and never even noticed, dude?
Oh shit! I always wondered what
What did
tattoo
the
to
art-
get now.
Who did?
I
who did
know.
that? Sorry,
God bless.
no, he didn't do a rap wombat. Okay, but yeah, dude, I just thought that was pretty rad.
That is an amazing find. Had no idea.
Urza Saga all the way back to Legends.
I have played and owned so many of those. I remember, were you with me? We were at freaking Gen Con. I bought a pack of Urza Saga and cracked it and opened an Argothian Enchantress. Paid $110 or something for a pack of Urzas and opened it and got an Enchantress. Like, yeah, it's worth $40. Not a total bust.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I admit Wombat's probably not going to win a ton of games, but when it does, you're going to hate life because you just lost to the Wombat. Man, my mind
love
is
that
blown.
card.
I need a minute to recover from that. All right, Jason. So what do you think? You've seen some options here. What's tickling your fancy? What are you into?
I don't know. I want to play with Pox.
Yeah.
Oxy, yeah, that's the thing.
I just don't. It's one of those things. Pox is one of those cards that you got to like think about
Mhm.
and figure out like what you want to do with it. And that's where I'm failing at is I don't have time to think. So
Ask if you wanted to. You could. Me and Rom talked to Ben Revel about Pox for a while. He has
Yeah.
a list.
Yeah. That's
Well,
actually
I've-
what got me thinking about it. I built a Pox anti-deck because after talking to Ben.
well, I didn't know that there was so much Pox talk going on here.
There's a lot of chatter in the community on the Fox, yeah.
Apparently. But
That's
yeah,
you right there behind him.
I always liked
Yeah.
that card.
I love it. I play
Yeah.
that card in like every format that I can.
What about Pox Burn? Like, okay, ignore everything else. Like, dude, a third of their life.
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty nasty. Just like Dark Ritual out Pox, and then the rest of your deck is Lightning Bolts. That's a pretty fast game. And then Contract from Below, like draw 7 more burn spells.
Yeah.
I think, and then, dude, okay, dude, another black red card that is so fucking good is Fire Covenant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah. Eric brought that up to me. I was looking at that card.
It's a really niche like legacy card, but I think behind Ivory Tower, you could really have a cool Fire Covenant deck if you're using like life as a resource a lot. Like playing like Pox Ivory Tower is very counterproductive. I don't think you can do that, but
Pox, Animate Dead, and Triskelion is pretty sweet together.
you get to discard. You choose what you discard, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, Pox is just fun, but when you've got, I mean, I always like, you lose with Pox more than you win usually, but it's still fun to play. Look at the art. She's like, ugh.
what about the card that's like Baldarian Draugrs or Hordes or something, and it's like a 3 mana enchantment, and then you pay 3, and it gives you a 3/1 with zombie with haste. It's an Ice Age zombie card.
Oh, I don't know about that
I
one.
don't know. I can't remember.
It's pretty sweet. This is a deck. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely a deck. I'll find it here in a second.
Balduvian Dead?
It's an enchantment.
A bunch of cool Baldivian. Yeah, thermo cars with Stone Rain and other shit is pretty good. I was looking at Kudzu and Factory and Reincarnation. So let's say you put a Kudzu on their land, they put the Kudzu back on your factory, your upkeep, you just activate it, help pay for the reincarnation cost. It dies. Boom, you get back something out of your graveyard. I think that's kind of a cool interaction.
Yeah, could you look up this card, Dad? Bald, like spelled bald, and then Uvian. Uvian. Dead. This with Pox seems pretty sweet.
Yeah, I remember this guy. You're right. So
you discard and you destroy your freaking creatures, and now you've got haste creatures in your graveyard. You're like discarding a few freaking Order of the Ebon Hands. You're discarding a few freaking. You're destroying your own Order of the Ebon Hands, right? Your Hypnotic Specters go to the graveyard, and now you've got. Then you just like the turn after Pox, you pay this. Now you have a 4/3. So if they lose a third of their life, they go to 16. Or no, sorry, not 16. 14. Then you attack for 5 the turn after.
You got to round up with Pox, don't you? Do you go to 13 or do you go to?
I thought you went to 14. I think you round up.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
So, but still, it's a 3-turn clock, like right off the gate.
yeah. You
Yeah,
probably go to
round
14.
So
round up, yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's pretty cool.
yeah.
like a Pox creature deck, right? Usually you
There's
play
some
Nether.
zombie strategies too, and there's a ton of zombies at this point, right? Amongst all those.
There's one really good zombie, but I can't find fucking sheep snow-covered swamps, dude. They're
Yeah.
fucking expensive. Like I would have to drop like $60 to build the deck I want to build. And
Yeah.
it's called Gangarus Zombie. Type in gang, it should show up. But that card is insane, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy right there at the moment.
I mean, here's some for $2.50 for a zombie master.
Yep.
Zombie Master is really cool because disc is good in this format, right? Disc is one of the best ways to beat ATOG, and giving regeneration is we just said was bad, but there's not, if you want to win with creatures, it's good with but there's a few other interesting zombies, like the big one, the Dread Right, which is the 5 mana creature that like gives paralyzed tokens to stuff. But the Gangarus zombies is nasty.
I've been worried about Thermokarst running all those snow lands.
Yeah, I know. That's I mean, even if you don't hit a Thermokarst, yeah. So that's a good one with I mean you can run Stone Rain, is cheap. This thing, it's a little more than I thought, but I mean it's something $5.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what are you guys comfortable doing for budget wise on something like this? What do you guys I mean, sometimes I go overboard, but a lot of times I'd like to have $150 in the skin in the game or something like that. I don't know.
I don't like to space my expensive stuff out. I like to have like 4, like I'm playing land tax, right? So 4 land tax is like my expensive stuff.
Yeah.
Can I then do everything else beat up? Like you have a chance of winning something nice. I don't think every card costing $6 can be a real fucking feel bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. The first time I took Jason's Necropotence up, I think he was pretty salty for like a day or two.
That's not that expensive, is it? Is it like that's like $15 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
It's
no, it's maybe like at the time it was like 25, maybe.
Yeah, it's gone down a bit, huh?
Yeah,
I mean, I think I got maybe like $80 per deck or something into it all day long or something like that. 50 to 100.
That's kind of where I'm at. Usually like around $100. It's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Jason, you said you were making a fun deck for Friday night. Are you going like I could see you being way more spiky though. I guess you said you didn't know exactly, but I could see you just running Necro on Friday.
I'm tired of I've got that Necro deck. I'm tired of it.
How do you
Pretty
spell
cool
that?
card.
I think it has a
It's got like an apostrophe or some shit in Latin M's Legacy.
has like a minus sign after the lat, right?
Yeah, it's hyphenated. So like what Latinam? What do we?
Someone else needs to be in charge of this shit. I mean, I got the guy that looks like.
Just type in. There's a space, then a minus sign, then nam.
So yeah, I mean, for 2 instant, it's so freaking good. End of your
Oh.
turn, you just discard a card, then draw on your next turn. You're drawing 3 cards. Just throw some shit in your deck and then draw 3 right out of the gate, man. It's so freaking good for 12 cents.
Yeah.
It is, but at the same time, you just got fucking Black Vice disintegrated and an Atog's coming out in the same turn you played Latnam's Legacy. You didn't do a fucking thing. Dude,
All right, well, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Blue is cute as fuck in this format. I mean, it's the good blue cards are Psionic Blast, Time Walk, Ancestral Recall. I mean, there's like everything else is just like, okay, we're splashing blue, dude. I mean, this is a good card to splash. I feel like I want to play the blue power cards and I just want a few more blue cards. Maybe you play Atog with 2 Latnam's Legacy. I don't know. But
I want to play big blue so bad because you can play all the power, but I don't want to play mana vaults and ante.
Yeah, exactly.
I
It's
know.
so weird how like there's a
I
certain
tried,
limit
though.
where you're like, shit, I want to play.
I want to play Amnesia bad, but
High
I
Tide
don't want to play.
is sweet. High Tide's solid in this format because High Tide
Yeah,
is
High
better
Tide.
than Mana Vault late game. When you draw Brain Geyser, you're gonna be fucking happy that you have like turn 9. You draw Brain Geyser, you're gonna be happy that that's a High Tide and not a Mana Vault because you're about to draw like 16 cards or something.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, with Amnesia, it's a turn slow compared to Mana Vault with just Amnesia, but everything else.
Yeah, I mean the trick is like we were talking about this a while back, Eric. The trick is like turn 1 vault, turn 2 counter some shit, and then turn 3 amnesia the fuck.
Yeah,
And they're like-
unfortunately, you also don't have mana drain in this format, which also makes like Amnesia decks, the decks that are playing like Trike with Amnesia and
Yeah.
Vault stuff.
Yeah,
Mana drain's really nasty.
yeah.
That's one of the I think one of the best probably like top 5 best mono-colored decks is mono blue with Amnesia,
Yeah.
and then like Transmute Artifacts. That's a really powerful deck.
What happened to this poor bastard? I mean,
Dude, look at him.
I get the bullet through the head and he's drilling, but what's with the acupuncture before that? And why does he got a Mark Pole tattoo?
Yeah, it's definitely a tattoo.
Dude, imagine getting that tattoo. That would be so old school, dude.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Pole 94 right down your
Oh
arm.
man, I got a
Dude.
left shoulder open.
I have a magic tattoo. It's Amnesia. It's a tattoo that he has.
I was either gonna put the bullet hole in my skull or his name. But why has he got the spikes all sticking through his jugular?
He's
I don't think
still
it's a bullet
alive,
hole,
though.
man. I think they cookie cuttered his fucking frontal lobe out.
It's
make him
Rasputin,
forget.
dude. He's still fucking alive. They can't kill him. He's just
That's
like,
that's a
I'm
suspiciously dick-sized hole in his forehead.
It is true.
Dick.
He's been skull fucked. Oh man, you gotta play these just
Wow.
to let me alter
Yeah.
that skull fucking on there. Yeah,
Average
hell yeah.
anti-player, dude. This is the
Yeah.
average anti-player.
Oh, dude. I can make one coming from the back. I'll get that puppy looking realistic for sure. Coming through the front.
You need to play Amnesia, dude. This is your destiny.
So all right, so what do you need to get 6 with high tie? You need 4
You
lands?
need
Yeah,
to turn
4
4.
lands.
But we have power, so you can do it sooner.
Yeah, you can do it sooner, but I don't think
Turn
4
3
is quick
probably.
enough, man.
Mana Vault's decks pull it off turn 3 pretty consistently.
Yeah.
Soul Ring's not bad. I've been gathering soul rings for game night for our sealed stuff. I got like 10 soul rings to give out for the game night promo next time.
Oh,
I was getting them for around $5 to $6 a piece. I gotta admit, it's kind of hard. I'm building all these anti decks, and I got all these freaking cards sitting around to be like put in the sealed pool. I'm like,
yeah,
shit,
you're
I
like
need
looking
another,
at them.
need another strip mine. I mean, I got one right here in the mail.
Yeah.
I've been stealing pack fodder for a few of my decks.
Yeah.
What other? You said you were.
I want to
working
play
on a few
Amnesia
other
now.
decks. Amnesia's a solid plan. Blue's looking. That's really good against. See that here's the if you play Hercule's Recall in Amnesia, you will fuck people up, right? You go Hercule's Recall on the end of their turn. Like, all right, on my turn, like Hercule's Recall, Amnesia, you like that's how you beat Atog.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean,
you got Energy Flux.
Energy Flux is solid too.
Yeah.
But it is counterproductive because Atog, okay, so if you're playing this blue deck, you don't have a lot of like defenders, right? Like maybe you play like Wall of Air, which is a solid card. But like Atog will then just play artifacts and attack and sack them the turn of rather than saving them up. So if you have Flux, like it doesn't really
Yeah.
stop Atog as much. It
Yeah,
stops other
that's a
decks that
good
play
call.
artifacts. It's really good against all the other Mox decks, but Atog
Yeah.
specifically, they just change the way that they play.
Mm-hmm.
They're just turning them more into like giant growths. But that's a solid plan too. I mean, you also could play disc in this deck if you're playing Recall, right? You like activate disc, then bounce the disc to your hand. So you get to,
Yeah,
like,
then you can play Ghost Ship, which is like my favorite creature in all of blue.
This is it's a good deck. Yeah. Ghost Ship it's a 2/4, so it doesn't die to disintegrate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Memory Lapse is actually it's really good. It's actually says take an extra turn.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a time walk early on, man. Yeah, it's not bad.
There's another counter spell I really like.
You didn't miss your land drop. They did. Yeah, so you got the whole Homelands package in this too, which kind of gets overlooked. Merchant Scroll. Oh shit, that's $5. Damn. And then I've been hammered by freaking Primal Order too. What about Didgeridoo? Is there anything we do with Didgeridoo? Oh, it's freaking $13. Yeah, I'm not gonna drop $40-$50 for a Didgeridoo.
And I was looking at it.
To play
Tribal
Minotaurs.
Minotaurs would be cool.
$5 ones. I don't know. That's the other fun thing about Ante is just trying to find the most shitty, cheap cards you can find.
There's a card I want you to look at in a second. Here, let me find it. It's a counter spell from Sage.
So I do like Norwal just because it's a 2/2, but first strike protect. The Pro Red, I've just straight up just won games with that. You just like, oh yeah, I'm burning everything down. But you just played a 2/2 first striker that I can't deal with.
Well, you get to also play Pyroclasm in your deck.
And Pyroclasm, yeah.
Can you look up Force Void?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
An anti-card.
I remember that card.
This card is it looks like a dude that listens to way too much Tool or something.
Yeah, he does like
So you can use it as a cantrip. Like if they pay the 1, who cares? If you just like turn 9, draw this card, you're like, they play a lightning boy. Like, I'll counter you pay 1, they pay 1, but you still draw an extra card.
Yes, yeah.
It's like literally you could just use this as a pay 3 draw card, but like that could go in most blue decks. Not like something fast like Merfolk, but in like a slow deck like we're talking High Tide Amnesia. You could play Counterspell.
Yeah. Mystic Remora is probably good.
Money Consultation is pretty strong. I mean, it's a little expensive for this format, but I think some people will drop a few bucks. I mean,
like
it's not restricted, so it allows you.
It's not, so you can get a talent in this thing.
It's in my Pox deck.
Could you play it in that crazy Atog Ornithopter combo deck, right? I mean, that's 3.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You just start flipping through Ice Age alliances and homelands. You'll see a bunch of crazy stuff in there.
Yeah, it's a sick.
I think you could
set.
build a solid blue counter deck, right? That plays like Port and Brainstorm counter spells. You could build like the deck. We're allowing the Moxes, but at the end of the day, are you able to win the most games? Your games are looking at 50-minute games. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna the whole night. You're like, I won 4 games undefeated.
Yeah, good job.
You're the fucking dude playing the mono deck.
What is it you're worried about getting? Oh, you need snow covered swamps.
Yeah, snow covered. They're like $3 a piece or something, $2.50.
The Gangrenous zombies is really solid against a lot of creatures.
Nature's Lure is cool. Without the dual lands, it's not quite as good.
How many snow-covered swamps are you looking for, Eric?
I don't think I am anymore. I was looking to pay $1 each, and they look like they're more like $2 each. But I need like 18 or 16, I guess.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Okay, a few more for Ante or whatever. I would buy them just to have it built.
Yeah,
This is kind of cool Richard Kane Ferguson art.
it's really cool.
I love his art in general. It looks a little different than his other stuff, but this is it's wild, dude. But yeah, I like him a Rebirth because you can just, again, it's one of these you just put anything from any graveyard into play. And those are strong. Eric and I were talking about that. Just like rather than an enchantment on there that can be disenchanted.
Yeah.
Resurrection's a better card though. But yeah,
Yeah, it is probably. I think you're right there.
But then I will go as far as to say Resurrection is
Toad.
better than Animate Dead.
Yeah, I've only got 5 from Ice Age. I've got like
If
50
you bring
of
them
them.
next week, I'll buy them off you.
what the 5 of them.
Yeah, I'll slowly get them. I won't get it right away.
I have like 4, but I'm
There.
trying to hang on to them.
See, you don't need to have your entire deck as snow covered, I guess, because it says if you have a snow covered, do this.
Yeah, it's just 1, right?
Yeah, so you need like 1 in play when you do it.
Is there any reason to play Illusions of Grandeur?
Gauntlets of Chaos, can you give it that way?
Oh, you could. You can do Illusions of Grandeur Gauntlet of Chaos.
me
It's
double
pretty
check it.
badass. Nice call. There you go, Jason. That's a fun deck.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure something.
You can't do
out.
it. It's only target artifact, creature, or land.
Uh,
I want
You
to play
get
Black
donated.
Tron.
is that dragon shitting a rabbit? Is that what's going on? How have I not seen this before? The dragon has a rabbit stuck in his ass. How
Yeah,
did I
he's using
miss
the
this?
rabbit's head as a butt plug.
The dragon is an illusion, so the rabbit is killing it. Everything's
Oh, he's an illusion. Okay. It's not a rabbit stuck in his ass like a gerbil. It's just, I got you.
No, the rabbit is using the dragon as an illusion to scare the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
out of
yeah,
those
yeah,
guys.
yeah. Ah, that makes sense now. Okay. Thank you. Glad you guys are here.
Or the rabbit is a butt plug.
One
Or-
of the two. You know the dream I'm gonna be having.
You know, there's like a red card that you can just like gain. You just like steal a card, right? You just can take any card that your opponent has. Like, can you just play that and be like a dick? Or what about it's an Efreet, Tempest Efreet.
yeah, no, it's you just take a random card out of their hand.
There's your gangrenous zombies right there.
Yeah, I'm just flipping through Ice Age stuff right now, but yeah.
No, that's not it. But
Ashen Cool's kind of cool. I mean, there's a ton
that
of
was
like
awesome. Yeah, that card's
I
crazy.
don't know. You can Withering Wisp is interesting.
It's just pestilence, but yeah.
There's Pestilence, but it's I don't know. I feel like by having Homelands, Ice Age, and Alliances, there's like 20 more viable decks. I don't know. But maybe it's because I'm a bad Magic player and I'm not looking to spike everything. But I mean, this thing's kind of. I always liked.
Dude, he's
this
badass
guy-
with the fucking with the autocrat.
Yeah.
He's insane.
You throw him out there with Autocrat, he's out of control, man.
No, creatures get +X. They would
All
get
other creatures get +X. So if you cracked him next,
autocrat Martrin attack with 5/5/5s.
plus the Martyr, that's 6.
No, the martyr makes 3.
Martyr makes 3. Okay, so yeah.
So it would be 5/5/5s attacking.
So Martyr and Matron Strong Gulled. Yeah,
Yes.
it's lethal.
What about Bronze Tablet, dude? You could just. Do you know what that card does?
No, I refuse
So
to
it's
know.
a 6 mana artifact, and you can pay 4 to activate it. and you just target something your opponent owns. If they pay 10 life, you that player may
Oh
pay
yeah,
10.
yeah, I remember Bronze Tablet.
If they do, put Bronze Tablet into their graveyard. Otherwise, you gain the card. For 25 cents, dude. You said Tron.
25 cents, you could gain it.
You play this in a
Alright.
Tron deck, dude, and you just like steal people's shit for fun.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun.
Dude, that card's super cool to just like if you want to just like style points, dude, throw in a Bronze Tablet.
That is actually pretty sick.
Yeah, you just target the card you want too, right?
Yeah, it's a chaos.
Just like
order.
any card, like, oh, you decided to play that? I think I'll take that.
Well, I like how it just
That Black
says
Tron.
card that they own. So you just like tap it and then start going through their binder.
You go to their old school deck they're gonna play on Saturday. Like, I think I'll take this Black Lotus. No, I'll pay the 10 life. All right.
Dude,
You lose.
you wanna know? This is so good in a deck. Do you know what it is? It's so good in ATOG. Do you know why? Because it can get rid of Cop Red.
Ooh. Are
Pay
they gonna pay
10
10
life,
life or not?
Or I get your Cop Red. Bro, this is the ATOG super secret top secret tech. If you've listened to this podcast now for an hour and 20 minutes, you're playing Bronze Tablet ATOG. This shit is so solid. It's the only way.
Those four
I might pick
people
that
are
shit
gonna
up.
rock it.
You
There's gonna be 4 dudes there with Bronze Tablet. Like we heard this on the pod.
Bro, it really does. Because you pay 10 life. ATOG, by the time they land a Cop Red and they're using it, they're at like 4 life. It's just literally you activate this and you win.
Yeah, but who's gonna have 6 life in ATOG? Because they're running
Yeah, 6
off
mana and 8
themselves.
hard.
Oh,
the
yeah,
last
well,
thing.
you know the Moxes. So you like, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna have
You gotta
4
play the blue
boxes plus an
ATOG
ATOG.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't the greatest solve, but it's not bad.
But it's the only way to get around Cop Red, dude.
I wanna
Chaos
play
Orb
that
now,
Black
dude.
Tron
We got
list
Chaos
with,
Orb.
Yeah, we have
Phyrexian
Chaos Orb.
Gremlins and shit. And like, I don't know. I think that would work in a Tron list. That would be pretty fun. Just have a one of.
Dude, you could totally go colorless. I mean, Icy Manipulator in this format is like $1 because it's reprinted.
Yep.
So you can, you have removal there. Colorless would be sweet, and then just randomly play Bronze Tablet as removal spells. Like Bronze Tablet's pretty fucking good if you have Tron online.
Yeah.
Like
Why
when
do
you
the
own
Legendary
the
Forces guys have such good dreads? Anyhow, I was gonna say you could trade this with Juxtapose. Cumulative upkeep's hard to pay, man. Once you get it up there.
doesn't it just die though? Wouldn't you just play Control Magic?
Well, you juxtapose. Yeah, I guess that's true. You can just control magic for 4.
Dude,
Just brainstorming, just spitballing here.
Tricon fucking.
Just trying to find Jason a freaking deck he likes.
Yo, Giant Trapdoor Spider is good. That card's super good.
Why is Giant Trapdoor Spider good? Because I've never heard
dude,
that's
way
said
too
in my
early.
lifetime.
Oh
Wait.
yeah, it actually won the Pro Tour, right?
What?
The dude with the long hair, he's like riding Sylvan Safekeeper. He won the Ice Age Pro Tour with that card.
Giant Trapdoor Spider? Why am I
Other
not?
people played it in their deck. Yeah.
Dude, this card is super good. It's
You tell me Chub Toad's
Wait,
good also? Wait, I'm missing something.
where'd it go?
I don't know. I can't find it.
I saw it, dude. This card's rad. Seriously,
It's gotta be
It-
green, right? It's a green card.
it's green red, and
Green
then it's
and
a,
red.
it's a 3 mana 2/3, and then so a 3 mana 2/3 is not bad. And then you pay green, red, and a colorless, and you can you can exile an attacking creature.
What's lava tubes do?
It's a land that you can only tap every other turn.
That card's not bad, is it? As a one of in like an Earn 'em and Burn 'em deck against a freaking like Mahamodi or something. Or wait, that doesn't have flying. Okay, doesn't have flying is actually a huge problem. Because the creatures
You
I
need
want
to
to
run Gravity Spear. Is there a white version of Gravity Spear?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to drop $40 for a shitty HP gravity sphere? You could.
No, that's an Italian though. Gravity Sphere Italian, dude.
Oh, it's probably an Italian version. That's English right there. Italian.
I
You
feel
can
like
be the
that's a lot.
baller with,
I feel
dude.
like that's a lot to kill one creature.
But if it's bad, then you're discarding it to Stormbind. You're in red green. If you're playing
Yeah.
red green, the rest of your deck is a Stormbind deck. Like everything is just shrapnel to the Stormbind.
I mean,
Stormbind
it's
is like-
dropped from 17 cents down to 13, but it's coming back. It's at 14 now.
That's something we really haven't talked about. Again, is like just how good red is, and that's a red green card. But Stormbind is
Yeah,
basically makes
Stormbind.
the
Yeah.
craziest decks. Like it, you can have an awful deck and your deck is good because every card in your deck just got awesome. And it really benefits playing all the Moxes because Moxes aren't amazing late game, and you're like, oh, I don't need to have 7 mana. I'll just, I mean, girl made out of cocaine, big boobs,
Yeah.
is really good.
Yeah. Solid.
Who is Nene Thomas and Philip Molasses? These freaking guys got the cocaine chick to come over.
I know it reminds me of that the Black Sabbath song about cocaine. It's called Snowblind.
Snowblind, man.
Snowblind. Yeah, that's the name of the song.
I just always think of it as the same card.
That's my favorite Sabbath tune. Love that song.
This is it, dude. This is literally that Black Sabbath
Mhm.
song. Yeah, I love how they was like trying to be secretive with the lyrics or something, and then like the very beginning just whispers cocaine.
Yeah.
This song is totally about cocaine. Do
Yeah.
not get it mixed
Yeah.
up.
Icicles within my brain. Everyone's like, dude.
This song, dude. This card though is fucking really good,
Yeah.
and it's
I was
good.
not
in,
hip to this card.
You talked about reincarnation earlier. Like, you just play like a fucking green-red deck with like, I don't know, what's the defending wall that like everyone's gonna play? It's like a 1 green and you can sack a tad mana or do 2 damage.
Tinderwall.
Oh, Wall of Roots.
So yeah, you play like Tinderwall, and then you play
Oh.
like Shivan Dragon, Stormbind, and Reincarnation. Yeah, I'll just kill my freaking Tinderwall, or I discarded a Shivan Dragon earlier in this game. Get that back.
I'm just gonna reanimate Chubtoad just for shits and gigs.
Yeah, dude, check out the Order of the Ebon Hand official card here.
Jump Toad?
Chubtoad. I love Chubtoad.
That's the Order of Ebon Hand official card right there is Jump Toad?
Yeah, dude.
That's what they do with all those extra hands they got laying
Yeah,
around.
you feed 'em to
to
Chubtoad.
Chubtoad.
You get a 3/3 for 3? Wow.
Yeah.
That's
They keep a Chubtoad in the back and they just feed a
Dude,
bucket
let
of
me-
hands to him every day.
the tech of Chubtoad is insane because of Pendlehaven.
Yeah.
So it goes to
Oh!
2/3.
Yes, you
Then it
Pendlehaven
goes
him.
to
Now what are you going to do about it?
4/5, dude? This
Yeah.
is a
Oh,
4/5
damn.
for free. Dude, Chubtoad it goes in. You 1/1s are always better.
Yeah.
What? Chub Toad at the door. Run away quick. You'll run no more. It's a traditional children's rhyme.
Not being mixed
Chubtoad.
up- That's the hymn to Torok, actually.
That's the hymn that they're singing about is Chub Toad.
Yeah. They just started losing their mind thinking of the Chubtoad with a Pendlehaven behind it.
The cult of
If-
Chubtoad.
If Chub Toad and Spitting Slug encounter each other, who wins? I don't know. I guess neither.
Yeah, they attack.
It's nature.
But with
I
Pendlehaven,
remember when Ice Age, before Ice Age came out, there was like an Inquest or Scry magazine one, and it was like with 2 unreleased Ice Age cards, and it was Norrit and Chubtoad.
Yeah, I remember Norrit was like a big icon for them. I think they really liked the art, but like, what a weird card.
Norrit's
What's
badass.
it called?
man.
I don't even know I don't know how to spell it. How do you spell it?
NORRITT.
Yep, Norrit. Yep. He's just a
Oh yeah, he's cool
Yeah.
looking though.
He's just a
Yeah.
fucked up Netling imp.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's an EDH deck that plays that card though. I played that card in EDH before. It's a Grixis commander.
I mean,
It
I
was
really
a
like the
yeah,
art.
Yeah, Marcel the Pretender. He had the activated abilities of all cards in your graveyard. So if you could, then you could give him untapped target blue creature and like infinitely combo with it. I can't believe it's only 50 cents, 15 cents.
Well, if you took a time vault and made it blue with Alchem's Tome, and then animated it with one of the many ways you can animate an artifact, infinite turns.
Yep.
So Nord's Tomb, then you play the
Alchem's
Poltergeist,
Tome.
Alcor's Tome, Poltergeist, Time Vault, infinite turns.
Yeah. 4 card
Simple.
infinite. No one sees that shit coming. They're just all like, what's this fucking guy doing? Oh, infinite turns? I mean, you might lose 8, 10, 12 time vaults if you pull this off. But when you do, it's
Time
going to
Vault-
be the greatest day, man.
I'm building this. Okay, you can play 4 Time Vaults, right?
Yeah, just 4 time vaults, and they're cheap, I think.
Damn, the Twiddle Vault is the best deck then. Damn, someone play Twiddle Vault. We have no.
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, there is no top end on this. If someone wants to roll in with Twiddle Vault and just school us all night, that's fine. I won't feel bad at all. What about Mystic Remora? I mean, it is a pretty damn good blue card.
Yeah.
I
like
guess like counter to it is that you don't do much but play creatures when they play it, and then they stop playing the Community of Upkeep because their mana is like spent. Right? So if you play Mystic Remora and I just don't do anything, it's like me playing a land and a land tax and you playing a land and not doing anything.
Well, this isn't that like red blue ATOG shell or whatever, I don't know, you're just burning a bunch of stuff out. I guess they're gonna play creatures.
Right? So this
Yeah.
is a good card in multiplayer.
Oh, obviously, but
But
just
like
wondering if
in
it's one-on-one, if you did like turn 1, someone drops a Mystic Remora,
I
what
don't
do you
anything.
do? I guess you just only play creatures, so you just sit around and wait until
Wait for it to go away. Yeah.
wait for it to go away.
If you're a
Then
good
I play
player,
my Enchantress, by turn 4, I'm ready to let it go, and I play my Rabid Wombat. Next turn, I
It's
drop
good in
Enchantress, drop this again, draw another card. Now what the hell are you gonna do?
this is fine in Enchantress because you might get a 2-for-1, and it's an enchantment that costs 1. So every enchantment that costs 1 is good in Enchantress.
Yeah, but then, I mean, for them to get rid of your Rabid Wombat, it's gonna cost them a non-creature spell.
It's just that it ties. Community of Upkeep just takes so much, man.
I guess, yeah.
I think
It's
maybe-
complicated. People don't understand when they're at the bar drunk, though. So, like, you play this
That-
like later in the night.
a lot of old school players are bad. I'm like, I'll play a Dark Ritual and then I'll play Contract from Below, like instead of waiting it. Yeah, like a good player would just like not do anything. But yeah, against the right guy.
Yeah.
If
feel
you
like-
build a Mystic Remora deck and bring it in at like 10 o'clock at the bar. It'd probably be all right.
And then the alternate art for Ebon Sapphire should be this guy with like a ball cap on.
Solid.
Cool.
Or just like a beanie or something. Yeah, I don't know.
What about like in SpongeBob, like the fish kind of like walk around, you know?
That's kind of what he
Yeah.
is. Like, why is this fish wearing a freaking hat? And why is it that hat? I don't even understand what's going on.
He's got a head
like a-
tattoo, man.
Sorcerer, right? He like made a magic fish.
If there was ever a card that needed flavor text, it's this one. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
What does
Yeah, it
Remora
needs some
mean?
explanation. That's a good question.
There's so many. Time to make a song.
Well, a Remora is that fish, so it's a magic fish. So
Oh,
it's like-
yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's a
that's right. I've heard
sucker
it. Yeah, I've heard it called it. It's a mystic.
it
magic.
looks just
all right.
like that. It's just the mystic fish. The symbol is put on it
Yeah.
by a wizard or something, you know?
Yeah. Maybe it is a wizard who was changed to a fish, like
Damn.
Norse mythology
Maybe.
shit or something.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
That's the way.
What? No!
Oh, what the hell?
cool, man.
bro?
God, this is an educational
We're all
podcast. I can
stupid.
flag it now.
We're so
Oh, it's
dumb.
it's his sucker.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
but that's on the bottom, you dumbass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ken Meyer. I always loved you until I realized you put the bottom of the fish on his head.
Wow.
Wait, but maybe his eyes, maybe that is the bottom. Maybe he's belly up and he just got flipped
I
over.
should refrain my hate. Oh shit! God,
No,
I'm an
dude,
idiot.
we
Yep.
We don't know.
Teaches me to hate on someone. Look at that.
Astrology.
Yep.
Sign up for the weekly newsletter to get more information on fish right there on the right to that.
Yeah.
You guys know anything about duck sex?
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Chicken sex is pretty bad too. I get to see that sometimes.
Well, so most birds don't have a penis, but ducks still have one. Like an 8-inch long duck might have like an 11-inch long penis, and it
It's
gets
corkscrew
erect in
shape.
under like under a second. It's like boom, instant. So a duck penis is like spiraled, kind of like a little corkscrew deal. But female ducks have a reverse spiral vagina, and they're like 95% effective at not getting pregnant due to rape.
Yeah.
And I've seen this in my backyard. I got a pond out here, and we got these 2 ducks, and we call them Mitch and Mallory. And then we're like, oh, well, Mallory was getting raped again by this random ass duck. And like these other ducks show up, and they're constantly raping. But somehow, if a duck is like raped, it gets pregnant, the babies they have are ugly. They can control that. And so instead of having like the big, beautiful green head and stuff, they'll be ugly ducks. And it's like, I don't know. Scientists are studying this shit. I mean, sorry.
It's nature's cruelest
Back
trick.
to remoras that look exactly like the damn art. Ken Meyer, you are still the legend I thought you were. I apologize.
Magic fish, dude.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's exactly what they look like.
Dad, what do you think about Fire Covenant? You walked away. That card's badass, right?
It is pretty good, yeah. I've looked at that one many a time.
What about with
any
the
Ice
art
Age
is
cards
sick.
that's still pulling $5? Probably good.
They play it in Legacy and Cascade. They like Cascade into it. But if you were to play that with like Ivory Tower,
Yeah.
pretty nasty, dude. Blowing up the board, one-way Wrath of God. Like, I mean, how low of a life do you go to just one-way Wrath of God White Weenie? You know, you just pay like 16 life. Like, all right, dude. Every single creature you got's gone.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess white you can go pretty low.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
red I
against-
wouldn't go low.
Wait, go up a minute. What about this card? Go down. Songs of the Dam, dude. That's a
Good
pretty
one.
interesting one. Oh, right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the other Dark Ritual, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, that's cool.
Yep, that's a good one.
Anything, Jason? You're just freaking tired and burned out, man. We need to motivate you.
I know I'm not drinking my monster tonight.
Yeah, what the hell, dude? I should have got you another big bottle of Angel's Envy so you could have been inspired. I want to see what you
But
come
no,
up with.
fuck Jason, because he's gonna win the fucking event. He doesn't.
Yeah,
give
I
a
know.
shit
This is
about
his
it.
deal. Like, I got no ideas. I'm bored. Oh, did I win again? Oh.
Orcish Lumberjack, page 1. That card's insane, right?
Yeah, Orcish
That's a
Lumberjack's
good
pretty
card.
good.
Pig me out.
There you
He is
go.
gonna do it.
So
Sorry.
First
good.
dinosaur before they printed dinosaurs into the fucking ground.
Yeah.
This is actually very scary, dude.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good fog effect. You can just keep.
Good fog effect, dude. Are you kidding me? That card is so good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real thing. Like the deck that plays that, like a mono blue grind fest, Millstone, Sunstone, dude. Like,
Land tax, dude.
yeah, I know.
You just
for
keep
sure.
sacking your snow-covered land every turn.
But that's
and-
where I still think Hollowed Ground is better though, because returning, like sacrificing a land sucks, dude. Like I'd rather just keep it.
Yeah, because you can get
They-
Land's
they-
Edge cheap, right? What's Land's Edge white border?
Oh, 1 cent.
They're super cheap.
But if you play Land's Edge, dude, Land's
Here,
Edge.
what am I doing wrong here? All right, go ahead. Keep
Land-
talking.
Land's Edge
Or
sucks
it's Land Edge, maybe.
Yeah.
because the real combo. I mean, the artwork is one of my favorites because it's like a barbarian, but
Yeah, it's sick.
She's got flat boobs, though. I don't know.
it's a dude. He's jacked.
After watching the Olympics, I realized I don't know dudes from women.
That's totally a dude. He has,
Did you guys watch the female breakdancer?
Break dancer?
Yeah. I was like, half of those have got to be guys, right? Like, nope, they're not. All right.
But this combo is not good. The combo,
No?
the best combo is Land Hacks Ivory Tower. Like everything else is a joke. This is fun to do. Like I play.
You wouldn't win though, right? If
you-
you're doing land tax,
You beat me
Tower.
with this combo.
It's good. Yeah, it's just that I have it. If I had more, Ivory Tower Land Tax is actually better.
But yeah, that's just draft too. We're just kind of lucky to pull this
Yeah.
shit.
I got lucky with the draft or whatever. One thing that's cool about this card, it's an enchant world. Another thing is any player may choose and discard a card from his or her hand. If it's a land, it does too. So you can discard non-land cards.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of weird. But something about Hollowed Ground, though, that's also better than like Sunstone or Zurin Orb is returning the land to your hand. And then I like to play land tax and with the book, right? Discard a card, draw a card.
Oh
So
yeah.
what's better? Discard. what's better?
Jalen Tone.
Or drawing more cards. Like I'd rather
You
just
only need one of these, and you just play it when you win, right? You just
it would be one. It would be a one of if it was one red and one. Like you have to be really committed to it.
Yeah.
And if it's your one way to win, it's better to just play Burn or White Knights and Savannah Lions. It's so much better to just play White Knight, dude.
holy shit. Freaking Earnums and Chronicles are 1 cent.
Wow.
Yeah, whatever. No one even. Yeah.
Can't believe we drew dicks on that card.
Land's Edge is one of them. It's like the best combo deck or whatever, but
It's cool.
All right, well, I hope you guys come up with some shit, man. I don't know when Jason's gonna be fucking playing Necro again. Apparently, we can't get
Yeah.
him motivated.
I'll figure
Play that
something out.
box deck, man.
Yeah, I might. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
I'm sure you will. For my Saturday deck, I kept thinking, I don't know, I just can't make it work. But if you ran 4 Abyss, 4 drop of honey, feels like that's really hard to get a creature through that. But yet I
Yeah.
kind of built it and I just got my ass kicked. I don't know. I was just like, how's this bad? It seems impossible to lose to. But I
you're
don't
not
know.
stopping Burn and you're not stopping Factory, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. I don't know.
It'd be better to have some Maze Abyss, not 4 Abyss. 4 Drop of Honey plays really well, but 4 Abyss is too much. You want
Yeah, so anyway, I gave up. I'm not even. Life's too hard. I'm just literally playing the stuff I like to have fun with. I'm just like, screw it. I'm just gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Same.
winning Saturday. I'm just there to have a good time. I don't think I'm gonna win any prizes. I just feel like chilling and throwing some shit back.
Yep. I'm just
Is
playing the.
Chronicles only 127 cards?
Yeah, it was a small set.
It feels like the biggest set in Magic. I don't know why. Because
Yeah,
everything's
probably
always in Chronicles.
Nope.
Dude, you can get a Concordant Crossroads for $11? That would be a damn card. Shit. There's something there, maybe.
well, it's not maybe an Ante. The card's so good because it's an enchant world, which is good against Abyss, but an Ante, I don't think you'll come across Abyss.
What was that? The strength of whatever you discard a thing? I don't know. I was trying to give shit haste.
Yeah. That dude, I've been thinking about the deck a lot actually today. I don't want to reveal. I don't know if that's going to be like your big Ante deck. I think it is. I don't want to reveal too much. That's a good one.
I literally have like 8 anti-decks. I've got so many. There's so
Dude.
many things you can do.
If you want to win games,
Yeah.
play the black deck.
I mean, honestly, hang on, what the hell is it? Really good one. Shit, I lost it. Yeah, right here. You can run Primordial Ooze. If you're on Primordial Ooze, turn 1, and then put Unstable Mutation on it, you get a 4/4 that stays a 4/4 on turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
Out of pocket, 16 cents. I mean, that's
Yeah,
worth a shot.
What is Atog turn 2?
Well, the problem is if you turn 1 Primordial Ooze and then turn. No, wait, because yeah, never mind.
Yeah. No, it's good, man. It's
Yep.
really good. Yeah, Primordial Ooze with Unstable Mutation is solid.
Yep. It works.
Again, red. Cop red. I'm just gonna play freaking cop red.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I am. I am playing Cop Red actually. Main board.
I mean, there's other shit you can do, like I don't know. What's it called? Mars the Corlos, Dingus Egg Armageddon. That's kind of a cool deck. You can just out of nowhere you can just blow that thing up.
It's just playing. If you're in white and you're kind of doing like aggro, you should definitely play like. Honestly, Repentant Blacksmith is better than Savannah Lions.
Is this card worth buying?
No.
No.
It holds your demise like every other Lich in all Magic ever made. It just stalls your death.
What about that? Your enchantment though, you can pick a land up every turn.
It's just still like they can attack. They can still attack.
Just every other turn.
Yeah, just letting you die slowly. Like it's like I'm gonna die. Let me wait to die for 2 turns. It doesn't.
All right, yeah, that's a good point.
It doesn't do shit. Like your strategy is just being a skeleton standing up for like.
The skeleton would have got a pool tattoo. It had no skin though.
It's falling off from the fucking beating he's taking.
Yeah.
No, cards like that are a huge trap.
He's got a slinky robe though. That's pretty sick.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, slinky sleeves are hard to come by. It's a Lady Gaga thing, I think.
If you're looking at a card like that, why wouldn't you play Glacial Chasm? It's the same thing. I guess you have to sacrifice a land or whatever.
Yeah, second land every turn though. But yeah, Glacial Chasm shuts shit down. I don't know. Yeah, Glacial's tough, dude. I've literally locked shit out for like a long time. Never thought about just picking it back up, playing it again. Oh, that's brutal, dude.
Played the Legacy lands, and
they're like $12 a piece, but God, that's probably winning you a shitload of games.
You don't play a bunch of those, do you? Play one of those. That's a one of. They don't tap for mana.
I don't know, man.
Lands that don't tap for mana and land tax are awkward, man.
Yeah, when you're not taking damage and you're just holding cards.
Yeah, with the Ivory, if you just do it for like 4 turns, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, you just got Ivory Tower you got Library of Lang, and you're just sitting there just draw. Oh, yeah, I'll gain 12 this turn. I'll take 4. Damn. Oh, wait, let me pick it back up.
But do you play, is it worth it? See, I think I'm a good enough player that I don't need Library, and maybe it's a mistake. I won't play Library of Lang, and I'll discard down to 7, and I'll just be gaining 4 off the library. Is that a mistake? Because I'm afraid of Mox Monkey. It's a mistake. Do I just go all in?
Wow, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, library
Monkey deals with library. That's true.
It doesn't do fucking anything. It literally like turn 4 you play the card. It's like I just discarded a card. That's like now it does do something against Hymn to Torok though, because if you don't like what they discarded, you can put on top of your deck.
This is true.
So maybe you play. I don't know. Maybe you play 1 library, 1 Glacial Chasm.
All right, last thing. What do you guys think's gonna win the night? What deck? Or is it gonna be just one random dude with 30 decks like me? Or is it gonna be one? If you were to pick the deck that wins the entire night, Gnar at the bar, who's gonna pull it off?
Mono black.
Mono black. Atog's strong.
Hymn to Torok's good against Atog. Neverwhelm's Disc is good against Atog. Mono black. Dude.
Yeah, it might be mono black. That's
What are you playing, Jason? Because you're praying to win.
I don't know what I'm playing, so don't ask me.
Fuck, that's always the attitude. Like, I don't know.
Contract from
I
below
might
is
win.
better than Utah.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Figure. I gotta figure something out. I don't know.
No, it's not good because there's too many burn spells.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe, yeah, I think probably Mono Black is up there. It's either Mono Black or ATOG, though.
I mean, magical hack, white, all that shit's really strong too, dude. I don't know. I've had such good luck with that. I don't know. We'll see. That's gonna be a good event.
You guys, worth playing with the Moxes. We're talking about how good Mox Monkey is.
That's
the
true.
Mox so powerful because the Moxes in this format are a lot better than our Moxes are way stronger.
Yeah, you see the fucking mock money come down, you sack your red one and kill it.
Yeah.
Burn that bastard down before you can do anything. Yeah.
Dude, our Moxes are strong, dude.
Yeah, our Moxes are really broken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just want a chance to play with them. I think that's
Broken
the fun
power.
part.
Yes.
I want to play
All right,
blue white
next
control.
week we're all
just
getting
to play
together. I'll
that
get
shit.
you guys all, your power and shit. We'll hook everyone up that's a local to the Ebon hand. You guys hooked up next week on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
Hell yeah.
was it Antiquities at least?
But how's it
Next
gonna
week?
work? Because last time all we did was we just wanted them special packs. We're like, we still ain't done the dark.
No, we did the dark. We didn't do Antiquities.
Oh, we just skipped the set. We're like, no, we'd rather just open these power packs.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
maybe no power pack will show up. But only we can do Antiquities next week. So
Yeah.
I'd
I got
rather
an orb. That was fun.
we need to do the draft for free. Because people are gonna spend their money on the power packs, dude. They're way
if there is any, there might not be any power packs next week. I don't know.
Hulk Hogan.
Think Andorfer's
They're all
coming in.
sold out.
We get some randoms showing up next time.
He's not coming, dude.
He is. No, he's coming for work. He wants to stick around. He's like, hey, I got to come down for work. Could we do it on a magic night? I'm like, yeah, we can do it on a magic night.
All right.
We need to get a hold of Cameron because he's got the fucking brain geyser. Need to get his ass back there so I can trade him. He needs to trade. He needs to just show back up once more to trade. Please. Yeah. I know he's a celebrity, but Eric, work your magic. Try to get him to come back.
Dang, we could do a Hulk Hogan exclusive when we bring back dead players, and then we can like play for their cards. Like, hey, Cameron, since you're not coming, like send me a picture of your deck. Then Hulk Hogan's like, I brought back Cameron from the dead. I brought his brain geyser with me. Like, play for it.
I'm sure Hogan can reincarnate some humans. That seems like a thing he does.
Brain geyser is easy for the Hulk Hogan to pull through, dude.
My mind's still blown about the damn Remora. God damn.
Yeah.
Hogan would have known about the Remora.
Yeah, he knows about all.
That is totally good art.
All fish and fowl.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, hey, another banger. Appreciate everyone joining tonight. Gonna call it.
Peace out, boys.
See you guys.
All right.
See you
Till next
guys.
time.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
See you soon.
See ya.